Yo, welcome everybody to the virtual man cave. Yo, it's another wonderful episode of D Rigger presents Moments with Unc. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's good, OG man? We finally got that right tonight, man. You know
Man, a
what I
little
mean?
bit, yeah. It looked better
You know
than
what I mean? We
better than the
looking good
first
out
two,
there.
didn't it? Better than
You
the
know what I
first
mean?
two.
So what's good with
Yo,
you, OG?
hey, I gotta start off with shout outs. Shout outs to my people in Roxborough on the 23rd. Shout out to my mama on June 25th. It was her 78th birthday. Shout out to me on the 28th. It was my 59th birthday. And then shout out today to my wife, Akiko. We celebrating our 33rd anniversary today, y'all. So
Listen, shout out.
there's power in numbers, people.
Listen. Listen, 33. That's a master builder number right there, yo. That's a powerful
33,
number,
baby.
33. You know what I mean? So many blessings to you and your beautiful wife, you know what I'm saying, your beautiful family, 33 strong years. You know what I'm saying? Again, belated happy birthday, you know what I'm saying, OG. Belated happy birthday to Mom Dukes, you know what I'm saying? It's just a wonderful month of celebration, yo. Shout out to Vince in the background, you know what I'm saying? We hear you.
Yeah, hold on. I'm on. Yeah. Hey,
He out there having fun. You know what I'm saying? That's what Vince do. While Unc over there working it out, you know what I'm saying, getting his technical difficulties, you know what I'm saying, set up
I'm
and
good now. I'm
coordinated.
good.
Oh, okay, he back real fast. I just want to let you guys know, you know what I'm saying, just in case you don't know, we have another episode that comes on every Thursday. It's MLB Virtual Man Cave presents MLB with Nate the Great. You know what I'm saying? That's every Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Sometimes we do the show on Friday at 9:30 p.m. But tap into it and you get a wonderful rundown of everything that's going on in baseball. Every once in a while, Unc likes to pull up, show up, and show out, helps us out with the show and stuff like that, yo. It's a wonderful, knowledgeable show. And if you love baseball, you know what I'm saying, you definitely want to tap in and tune in because Nate definitely knows what exactly he's talking about, you. You know what I mean? But yeah, we got a wonderful show for you guys tonight. Um, let me work some things out real fast because I gotta make sure it's a spicy show.
It's
So
spicy.
spicy. You know what I'm
Spicy.
saying? So it
Spicy.
depends. It depends on where you stand on the spectrum, on what side of the fence that you're on. But we're gonna talk about that later on. Right now, listen. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions or any entities they represent. So pretty much what we say is what we say. We speak for ourselves. We do not speak for the virtual man cave. Even though the virtual man cave is the safe place, you get to say what you want to say, how you want to say it, whatever way you want to say it, just as long as you try not to offend anybody. And if you are offended easily, this is not the place for you. But again, Unc speaks for Unc. I speak for me. You know what I'm saying? Model Citizen J from around the way. And we're gonna have a wonderful, dope episode, Joe.
And
So
if y'all want to speak, get on the chat. Come on, live. Get on here. We
yes.
want questions. We want things to be said. Don't be coming on here trying to dominate the show though, because we'll just take and blow your ass off.
Yes, again. Shout out to all the Brodies. Again, I forgot to mention that we also do a podcast every Saturday at about 10 o'clock. It's the whole crew, the Virtual Man Cave podcast. It's me, Model Citizen J from around the way, D Rigger, aka Unc, you know what I'm saying, superhero Batman Leo. You know what I'm saying? You got Troy the chef, you got MLB Nate, and then you got, you know what I'm saying, the Professor
Luke Cage.
Arthur.
We got Luke
Luke
Cage.
Cage, aka the Panamanian Professor, Arthur
And the
Sober.
mayor. And the mayor.
You know what I'm saying? Can't forget the mayor, yo, Corey. That's every Saturday at 9:30, 10 o'clock, yo. But yo, since I said the disclaimer and we already got everything situated and rolling, man, let me get the ticket down across the bottom, yo. I already paid the bills. Oh, one last bill we gotta pay before we get started, y'all. My bad, yo. There goes the Cash App $ Virtual Man Cave. Hit up those donations, yo. Anything that you can send us will greatly help. pretty soon within the upcoming months. Hopefully by fall, we'll have some merchandise for you guys to purchase, some virtual man cave hats, tumblers, and scullies, things of that nature. Okay. But now, like I said, the bills is paid. This is gonna be an interesting show. Um, yo, here goes the ticker. This is again D Rigger presents Moments with Unc.
Bring it
Right
up.
now,
Bring it up. Bring it up.
right now, today we are going to talking about THC, y'all.
Talking
Cannabis.
about it,
This
yo.
is for the cannabis consumers. This is for the marijuana people who get the marijuana munchies, yo. Um,
Whole kit caboodle. But we're gonna first start it off. I again, again, if you don't, I would say read up on it. If you do, hope you do it sensibly and the way you're supposed to. Today's just gonna be a couple of questions I want to throw out there, see where everybody's at. Hopefully, you all know if you smoke flower that it comes in three types: indica, sativa, and a blend of both, which we call a hybrid. So
so
today's question,
let me
what's
ask you
up?
a question. Let me ask you a
Yeah.
question. You know, I know nothing about this. I'm out the loop and whatnot. What is the difference between indica and sativa? Yo? Like
Well, I mean, they're
what is it?
both again. I mean, it's just the compound of the flowers that make different things happen to you. In the
Okay,
sense of indica, the indica kind of slows you down. It's a little bit more of a body type of endorphin hype feeling. It makes your body slow down, makes you feel cool, kind of sends you and puts you on a cloud, lets you sit back. So it's kind of a relaxing type
all right.
flower. Yeah. Whereas you have sativa, is a little bit more cerebral, a little bit more on the side of giving you a little bit more energy to do some stuff. And when you want to get around, say you want to take care of some work in the house or some, picking up stuff. And it gives you a bit of a kick, gives you a little bit of a rush and a boost. Also, still put you in a nice little body
No,
high, but you'll be,
somebody left a comment.
what is that?
Indica leave you on the dope fiend lean.
Kind of lean.
So
Come on, yo.
so I was gonna ask. So does so indica is like something that you take that you consume that and you sitting down you ain't doing nothing.
I didn't say you're not doing nothing, but you're gonna feel more relaxed than you usually are. You might get to leaning back in your chair a little bit and kind of schmoozing into the cushion a little bit more, but your body feels comfortable. You don't feel like you're not losing yourself, but you're more relaxed. Everything starts to feel a little bit more, pensive. You don't feel as pensive. You're just
Okay.
chilling out a little bit,
The comment says sativa make you question why the sky blue and why water wet. So pretty much that sends you be trippy. You be trippy. You
It's
don't.
well, okay. We gonna take it like this. I like to do things where folks will take some words and make it sound like it's on a negative. I'm gonna change the narrative. Keep it right where you're at,
Mhm.
but make it sound a little bit more positive.
No. I'm not saying
No,
it's
no, 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 no.
negative.
And I know you're not. I
Right.
just get where I'm coming from when I say that, because a lot of people again will will put the use of cannabis and what happens to you
Right.
over here in a box. Oh, it'll
So
make you this. Oh, it'll make you
all right.
that.
So let me put my
So
disclaimer out.
yeah.
Let me put my disclaimer out. Ladies and gentlemen, Model Citizen J is not a cannabis consumer. I don't know anything about this, so this is why I'm asking questions. Um, so understand I'm not against it for those who choose to do it. Hey, that's your choice. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. I mean, I just always say do what you do in moderation and be responsible about what you do
Being
because
adult. Being
anything
adult. Being
anything that
adult.
you overuse overdo can be excessive and it can harm the body. So just know
Being
yourself, know
adult.
your body, and know how to consume it. um
Being adult.
so again my standpoint is I'm just asking questions because honestly I don't know.
You
um
might want to know, Jay. I could tell you.
Nah, I'm good. The way I live my life, I'm straight. I'm straight. I don't need that in my life,
Look, 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 look. I ain't gonna tempt you. Come on, Dre.
Nope, to
Try it.
each his own. We
Get
too
you
old for
some of this
peer.
devil's
Listen,
lettuce, baby.
we too old for peer pressure. I know no is no, and I
I
can stand
feel
on my
that
square.
day, huh, Jay, right?
we
Right,
old.
right, right,
We
right. Come
old
on,
now, so I
man.
can be like, I'm
Nah,
good.
bro. Nah, bro.
Yeah. Um.
Nah, bro.
But now, so what you were saying though about you want to erase the negative connotation that people
Yeah,
use
that
and the
that
stigma that people
what
have.
it'll do is it'll take you, to get you high. You lose control of yourself when you utilize it. No, you don't. You don't go nowhere. You're not losing nothing.
Sativa,
Um,
it says sativa makes you a fake philosopher.
it does make you a little. Yeah, it do make you think a little bit more.
Okay.
I can't call that. I can't say that that's a lie though. You know what I'm saying? Because the motherfucker will become extrasensory smart right after you take a bowl of some good sativa.
So
Yeah, you gonna get
let me
real
let me
smart.
ask you. You said that you're a cannabis consumer, right? What is your preferred method of consumption?
Oh, I went through stages.
Okay.
Learned through rolled up joints, actually roaches. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to steal them out of the ashtrays of others when you're a kid. So what's this? So hiding out in the woods in the back after you done found a couple. You know what I'm saying? Move yourself up.
I'm not saying that. I'm nope.
Okay, you won't say it, but
No, no, we not
yeah.
saying that. We not saying that. We not saying that. We not reading that comment.
you go through that stage, and then you got pipes. If you ever smoke through a pipe, I prefer a bong. I learned to prefer a bong. I used to smoke out of pipes and roll up J's, but yeah, to me, bongs are the most efficient way to get
Okay.
the most out of your bud, out of your flower.
Now, can you talk about the reason why if you feel like the reason why you choose to use cannabis?
Yeah, because I don't like to be okay. First off, I was in the war. I was in the Air Force for 25 years. They
Thank
made
you
it.
for your time and your service.
Thank you. And I won't lie. They train you how to become a professional drunk, because you got to do your job when the time calls. And they, we partied as hard as we worked. So we drank a lot, and drinking's not good for you. No matter how you want to look at it, drinking is just something that's going to tear your insides up. But it has been studied. It has been proven that cannabis was grown back during the time of the indigenous people here in the lands, in the lands of America, and on all other places too, where it's grown, where it had medicinal purposes, and it's taking care of your body in certain ways. Yes, and they were smoking it back then too, whether it was rolled up in leaves or if it was stuffed into wood and burnt down. So they were taking it in all different forms. They even, I mean, again, it's been documented. They even utilized it in teas. They dipped it in water that they used. They saved it and made teas and stuff out of it. It was used in their medicines and in their magic that they use, or their spiritual comings when they were doing things. So it has purpose to it, and it's
I
one of
mean,
the reasons why I don't
it
have
it,
anything to
it
be
is
afraid
it
of it.
has been documented that it has a lot of medicinal
Yeah,
um uh um privilege and point of views, properties and stuff. You have to work medicinal properties to help with people who have various illnesses and diseases and whatnot. So, like I said, I'm definitely not against people who choose to partake and use it. But
it
you said
helps me. I mean, I use it because it helps me. I mean, as far as a lot of things, I broke my neck and my back 9 years ago, and I mean, at some point, you lose a little bit of self motivation to get to things. And I smoked because I felt like it would pull me around to get my mind right, to get myself together. I was a paraplegic, y'all. I couldn't move neither my arms or my legs when I did break my neck and my back. And I'm all the way back. I don't use too much as far as over-the-counter medicines or prescription medicines. As much as I tried not to, I have to in some cases. But a lot of for pain and everything, I tend to use cannabis to help that out in a lot of ways. So, I find it to be very helpful. And again, for some things that we talk about as far as controlling yourself and making yourself feel like you're at home, settled down, it does help with calming your nerves, settling down anxiety, helping to ease your mind in certain things. So it's there. And to me, I think it's always had a purpose to help instead of harm. I think a lot of people were just scared of it again, and they were made to be scared of it. I think a lot of people have been told things that just are misinformation. Like we always, misinformation and false information. They heard about this plant, and it's a plant. How bad could it be? You know what I'm
So
saying?
how do you feel? Because it's not that bad now, as it was, back in the day. Because now we have states that have legalization. So how do you feel about the legalization of marijuana in states now, having dispensaries and stuff like that?
I think it's a helpful part. I think it's something that we should have grown into a long time ago. Again, but it was always monsterized. It was created it was demonized, as something that is a psychedelic that is going to, rip your mind apart, tear your psyche into two, and it was always a negative connotation that came from wherever and whenever the points
Do
came up
you,
back in the day when they first started
do
finding
you
out
think
about cannabis.
do you think there's more now, a bigger opportunity to get bad product, I guess, now that we have more dispensaries, so people are going to try and cut corners and maybe not sell some real cannabis or real flower, um
I
and
mean, you got that anyway, because I think people have always tried to synthesize what they can out of, natural
right.
products. So you get all those fake, whatever, that fake mess, whatever they got over there. That's always going to be created. And you hope that with it becoming a little bit more generalized, that it becomes better, but um, we also have greedy folks that are involved with production and selling it. So
Yeah, see,
you can
so
only ask for
now
so much.
a lot of weed now is lab weed. That's the bad part. So do you believe that it's more, a lot of it is inorganic than organic, than what it used
I
to be?
I don't I don't I no I think that it's just that there is a faster way to grow it. I don't know about it being more genetic, but it is. You could create more um in that style. I guess like you call it the GMO in the GMO game. As far as how they genetically promote and grow it and everything. But again, I think there's also a very significant um difference in that in those that are made that are synthesized, and then those that are organically grown as normal plants. You could taste it, you can smell it, you can see it. You know what I'm saying? Now some people want what you get out of these uh I can call it the lab rats, if you want to call them lab rats. You know what you're getting out of them because you're putting in it what you're growing. So maybe that's easier for you to understand, but being that it is supposed to be natural, I think it would just be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, and medicinally, and whatever other factor you would like to say. If it's natural, it'll be a lot better. So that's how
Okay.
that's my thinking on it, though. That's my thinking on it, though.
So what are your thoughts on, some people use vape pens, some people, use edibles, things of that nature. What are
However it gets to you. I mean, and I understand they give you a lot of different ways of utilizing it. Edibles to me are one of the greatest ways to ever get one. Whether you get you a gummy, get you a brownie. Something I'm finding that they are now actually trying to market are THC fused seltzer waters. Um, that are great. They taste great. They're better than White Claws. You know what I'm saying? They're better than White Claws, y'all. You know, you can drink them, and there's no alcohol in it. There's nothing in it other than a plant-based additive. That's all it is. It ain't no sugar. It's just a flavor and the couple of milligrams that they put in there of THC and CBD, and it does the job just like a regular drink would do.
so what do
Except you
you
don't have any liquor, you don't have any alcohol.
so
It's
what do you think
amazing.
about CBD?
I mean, again, this is the medicinal part of the plant that I think a lot of people should come to understand and recognize. It helps with pain. It helps with controlling a lot of body balances in the within the body and in different systems in the body. And it helps. It helps immeasurably in a lot of people. There are enough medical trials and enough medical tests to show that CBDs are one of the best things to use when it comes to
So
pain and sports related
again,
injuries and
see,
everything.
for those who may not know, CBD has the same effect on the body as THC, but it does not get you high and stuff like that. But it has all the medicinal properties of the marijuana plant. So CBD is something that you would take, and like if you're in pain or something like that, inflammation, something of
They
that
got
nature.
oils for it. They got a lot of
Yeah,
different oils and a lot of different things that
except
products that are used for that. Yes.
it doesn't
So,
get you high or anything.
well, you can't say that because some folks have different reactions than others, and it might give you a
Well,
little bit of a buzz.
that's
It might.
that's what I heard. Like it doesn't get you high and whatnot, but I guess it might get you a buzz. CBD, you're dirtying your brain for no reason.
Yo,
Um,
I like the answers. Yo,
Again, that last
y'all
picture,
brilliant,
that
brilliant,
last picture that
brilliant.
we just posted up there was of a company, of a website that sells pre-rolls and stuff like that, but we don't believe that they have 100% organic marijuana or organic flower in there. um it has like some infused, like I said, infused weed and stuff like that. So I don't even know what that is.
Like they did. It's like they go and they take plants and they dip them in oil and then they let them dry out and there you go, which is crazy, yo. I mean, why do that to something that should already have it?
Yeah,
You got to add it in. That's crazy mess. But again, like I said, there's enough people who are looking
I ain't
to.
trusting no pre-rolls ever.
You got to do your own. Word up. You got to do your own. Grind it. You know what I'm saying? Sort it. Put it in there. There you go.
Right.
But again, like I said, it's about understanding what it is, what you're looking for. It's explained. There's a lot of apps and there's a lot of websites that will provide you plenty of information
I mean,
about utilizing cannabis, what CBD, THC is, what CBDs do. I suggest that if there's anything that you're interested in, please, by all means, you got the knowledge in your hands. Take your phone, Google it, look
yep.
it up, read
And
about it, see
you
what you
don't.
can find out about it.
And if you choose not to do it, don't ever feel peer pressured or somebody makes you have to, like, you have to do it to be cool or something like that. Then don't do it. Be cool how you be cool. Yo, shout out to the good brother Leo. You know what I'm saying? This is Batman. He probably out. You know what I'm saying? In between saving crime and fighting crime and saving the city. He
Bruce
pops in
Wayne.
every now and
I
again.
want to
Yeah.
know, Bruce. Hey, did
What's
would
good,
Bruce
family?
Wayne would
What up?
Bruce
What up?
Wayne do it?
Yo, right now we just having a discussion about THC and everything right now. What are your thoughts on it, my good brother?
I love it.
So, just to run back a couple of questions that we was asking, you know what I'm saying? I was asking, um, are you a indica, sativa? I'm learning one is make you talk to aliens, and the other one get you stuck on the couch where you ain't doing nothing. So,
I used to do the indica heavy,
I mean,
but
and that's that.
nowadays I'm strictly sativa.
Wait, so indica is talk to aliens?
No,
No,
indica is the
India
dope
is sitting
fiend
on.
lean.
Then you become a
Okay,
couch
indica is
potato.
sitting on the couch.
Dope
A couch
Okay,
fiend lean.
potato.
I got you. So,
Hey, hey, Leo. Now look, Leo. Let me ask you. Now that changed. Is that because you got a baby now? You trying to keep up?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm too old to be on. I'm too old for indica.
so let me ask you, if you don't mind sharing, how long have you been consuming cannabis?
What 45? So
Wait.
20,
Hey, no, Leo. You got to do with a song. Come on. All my life,
You
I
stupid.
pray for some weed like this.
45. like 25 joints.
So all right, so you got 2 decades, 2 decades and a half in the game, right? Um, would you consider now that they have dispensaries open, is it better now or was it better back then? You know.
I hate to sound like that old head. Oh, and during my time, shit was so
not
much
not
better.
even not even during your time, just
But
as the evolution of cannabis awareness. Would you think it was the quality was better back then, or do you think the quality is better now?
Oh shit! What kind of question? Oh, that's
I
yo, bro.
mean,
Wow,
the shit
wow.
was the shit was better. I mean, I wouldn't say better. It was just
Pure,
it was cleaner. Yeah, purer,
very
cleaner
pure.
back then. Yeah,
Let me
now you
tell you,
got.
bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like
There
now,
was nothing like finding a fresh bag of Humboldt indica bud from California. Yo, bro, if you ever smelt that, look, people said they used to hate the smell of weed. I don't know how you can hate the smell of weed. Weed is the nicest thing ever, bro. It smells. I know some of it smells skunky, but weed smell good. And if you ever hoofed a nice ass bag of Humboldt indica weed, oh my, yo, bro, you definitely are. You're high before you smoke it. It's good.
So you're saying it was more cleaner, more pure back then?
I just think that you
Um,
had soil. I think again, like everything else, you use it up and it starts to deteriorate. It'll go
so
down. This stuff back in the day, bro.
out of all the methods,
That soil was rich. That
out
soil
of,
was rich.
so Leo, out of all the methods of consumption, you got edibles, pens, and all that other good stuff. What is your preferred method to consume cannabis?
now as an old nigga, straight pre rolls.
Pre rolls.
Yo,
Okay.
man, who was that yelling about pre rolls? I ain't never smoking no pre rolls. Who said that?
You trust that? You trust a pre roll?
I mean, not from the nigga down the block, but from a official dispensary, yeah, because them shits are sealed up.
Okay. All right. Nah, just curious.
But I ain't
Hey
I ain't
Leo, you
buying
would
no
do it.
I
Hey
ain't buying
Leo,
no
would you
pre
do a
roll
bong, Leo?
from the
Would
nigga
you
in
do
the
a bong?
bodega.
You ain't buying no K2 pre roll?
Nah. No bodega pre roll.
Yeah, for those who don't know, there was a epidemic of a few years ago. Kids was going to the store getting some K2, whatever, taking like two pills and tweaking out, laughing, giggling, and just spacing out in the street, yo.
Niggas is still smoking that bullshit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, sadly. Sadly.
After we know all the effects that it do to the body and people be tripping.
But they also re-elected Donald Trump too.
Yeah, the nigga from down the block have you in the pigeon coop, like Smokey. So get away from me, man. Like nigga, ain't nobody next to you.
So, being that you said you're a pre-roll kind of guy. If you guys are on vacation, right? Let's say you're going somewhere where smoking cannabis is not permissible. Or do you have any alternative ways to make sure that you self-medicate?
That what? Say that again.
Let's say you go somewhere on vacation, you go to a state where it's not cannabis friendly. Do you have another ways to self-medicate besides smoking?
Oh, in New York, you could get on the plane with your weed, so I'm good money.
Let's just say you're going somewhere to a state that's not friendly though, that you can't do it.
Um,
Or you just thugging it out wherever you going.
I mean, the last few times, yeah, I don't even want to incriminate myself. Nah, I ain't taking no weed nowhere.
All right. Thank you very much. That's all right. We're gonna leave it at that. What
I
about
ain't
you?
taking no weed nowhere.
Listen, disclaimer. I already put the disclaimer out there. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
The
my
words
friend.
and opinions and views expressed on this platform are those of the speaker and the
Thank
speaker
you.
only. They do not represent any entities or anybody else on this platform. All right. And in other words, we do not self-incriminate, so we don't do nothing negative.
Shit, I mean, besides motherfucking Dubai, where the fuck you can't bring weed?
I don't know. It's not legal in every state.
Hold on now. Hold on. You heard that there was an executive order that was signed today
What?
that was supposedly federally allowing and knocking down cannabis as that high, whatever that ranking was, that they had it down to a regular. It's not even considered a narcotic anymore.
Oh, well, okay.
I mean, besides Dubai and China, I'm a.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't think
know.
they're doing nothing for a nigga with a pack of pre rolls.
You going to Oklahoma, so you good. You know what I'm saying? You might be in Wisconsin. They don't like it in Wisconsin. You know,
I'm
you
pretty
might
sure
be
they
in
smoking it
Virginia.
somewhere in Wisconsin, though.
You know, but I'm saying it's not where you gonna be at because you on vacation in Virginia. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna be somewhere with me.
Okay. Yo, Leo, I
That's
love
all
how you.
I'm saying.
I love how you got
Hey,
the. I love how you got the gorilla grip on the soda, man. But make sure we don't show that label because we ain't got no sponsors yet.
This shit is disgusting. I don't even know why I'm drinking this shit.
Yo, that's what I'm saying though. See, this is why you got to get the green machine. Shout out to the green machine. Y'all know what it is. Until we get the contract, I
oh
can't
my
say the name,
God, bro!
but
Stop it! Stop it!
right? You know what, Unc? When we get the sponsorship from them, you better not. You better not drink
I'll be the
one of those.
second one to hold a can up.
Yeah, I bet you would.
I'll
So
be
don't
the
tell,
second one to hold a
don't tell
can
me,
up.
don't tell me to
When we
stop
get
it right
that
now. I'm trying to
sponsorship,
get us a
Jay
sponsorship.
said it's gonna be the green machine. I'll be right behind them, and the
You know what I'm
lemon
saying?
machine too.
The
I'll
green
be right
machine.
behind you.
But I think that was a dope discussion about THC, man. Is there
There's a
anything else
lot
that
more to
you
be
wanna?
discussed on it, and hopefully we can get back to it. I want
We
it.
can definitely
It's
get back
something
to it.
around there.
See, this
Yeah.
nowadays though, I can't front these crystallized joints. Ooh, these should be hitting like a motherfucker.
So now I see you stupid Leo. I see that it says it's infused. What is it infused with? What
Infused.
do they mean? Like,
Got them crystal joints on it. That's what that mean.
so what do them crystals do? What are those? What are
What
those
they
That's
crystals?
did
that's
was they
like
just
keef and
went in
shit.
and they
Like
dried
you
out the
tell you
THC to
tell
the
me.
point where it crystallizes, and then
Okay,
they add it to
so
regular flour, and then they
again,
add it to the pre roll.
again, I'm stupid, right? Remember, I don't know this.
Right,
So what is
right.
what is what is keef? What you
Keef
talking a
Keef,
different
is like
language?
that's I
Like,
when you used to damn, I don't be I haven't ground weed in a long time, but you know when you ground
I
weed
can
and all
talk
the
about
shit
it.
that
Yeah,
be
I
on
can
the
talk
bottom,
about it.
okay, so the thing that
on the
comes out the
bottom of your
bottom,
grinder,
okay,
that all that keef.
Basically, it's the smallest particles of the weed plant when you're grinding it that fall off, and it actually form. It has its own medicinal base to it too. Matter of fact, it might be 3 times higher than the weed that you're getting ready to smoke that's grinded up.
That's crazy. So how do they get it to stick to the outside like that? Like what do they
I
do?
mean, it just happens to fall off. It's part of the plant.
Nah,
You
No,
know what
nigga,
I'm
no, no.
saying?
see
I'm
that
talking about
that's that Reggie from down the block weed, nigga. You better throw that shit away.
no,
That
no,
shit.
no. I'm talking about on this pre-roll right here. How is this stuck on the
That's what I'm
outside?
saying. That shit ain't supposed to fall off. That shit is
Yeah,
what's that shit
it's
that
blue there. Yeah, it's
what's that
blue
shit
on.
that they put on the dab shit.
Yeah, that's all it is
All right.
wax.
So what is that?
That
What's
shit is
that?
dipped in the
Wax.
that dab shit.
That's just the liquid form of the THC. They done heated it up out of the plant and squished the plant, and there's the substance from the plant. All the plant substance just came out and
So
become liquid.
you got regular flour, you
Yup,
got that you got that wax thing on it,
yup,
and then you got the keef on it.
yup.
Man,
Look, this shit right
you
here.
trying
You
to
see that
die.
wax?
You trying to die. Yeah,
Nah, bro. You not trying.
So
You trying. You trying to
man,
get
that's
close.
crazy.
they evenly distribute the wax, then
Yup.
then they dip it in the crystals.
Yeah, or the and keef is just like I said, the green and yellowish part of the plant that's saved
Yeah,
at the bottom.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. I'm good. I'm good.
It could be
Yo,
if you smoke
I
that.
told you, yo, somebody drinking a Pepsi, but you from Bompton, man. Like, what is this going on over here? It's a safe place. We accept gang members too in here, you know. Um, but all right, so they do that, and yeah, that's crazy though. That's a
That shit
lot of
is
consumption.
delicious.
It's
So
delicious.
let me ask you, because you was talking about you mentioned something earlier. You said a hybrid. What is a hybrid?
Again, it's a cross between a sativa and a indica plant, and they put it together and they get the best out of both plants, and they create a hybrid. So you get some shit that make you jumpy and then make you fall asleep after you get tired.
That shit
Okay,
is dope fiend lean and then philosopher both in one.
There it is, right there. The Dauphine
So
philosopher. There it is. There it
so
is.
you be stuck,
Get a philosopher
you be
lean.
stuck first, and then you get up talking about
E equals MC
you know
squared,
what?
bitch.
You know what? I'm gonna let you know right now. They better never ever say that people who consume cannabis are stupid.
No, they
Y'all know
can't.
more
That's
about
right.
this little flower than a little bit. Like
But you should. You should
indica,
understand what
sativa,
it's good for. You
hybrid,
should understand
dab,
what it yes.
keef,
You should
chief,
understand
keef,
it.
and man, yo. See, this is why I'm glad I quit. This is too much. You gotta have a PhD just to want to get something, man.
It's okay though, but when you do get it, you probably will need a
well,
PhD.
see, but that's the see, you'll be stuck on the couch for an hour, but then after the hour, you're gonna get up and do like a 500-piece puzzle in like 20 minutes.
Clean the house. What you say, Leo? Clean the house.
And clean the whole
Wash
crib.
the clothes,
Big and
fold the
span.
clothes. You gonna feel so good. You gonna get them fitted sheets, and you gonna actually be able to fold them up and put them in the
You know
drawer
Or
what?
correctly.
or vice versa.
Right. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, you might feel the other effect, and you just lay there tangled
This
up in
is
that
why
bitch.
this is why I just go to the gym because I know how to pick weights up and put weights back down. That's
Yeah,
easy. I
but
know how to do a pull up.
why would you want to burn up and get
It's a
lactic
waste.
acid in your
That's a
muscles
waste of a
when you
high.
can
That's
when you
right.
can smoke a
Uh,
joint and you
no, no,
can feel
no.
like you on the
I'm
world
talking
and be
about
stronger
no,
than the
no.
world.
The way y'all get high and get the energy, right? Y'all get hyped up and say y'all can clean the whole house and do a 500-piece puzzle. I go to the gym. I hit the bars. You know what I'm saying? Do a couple pull ups, couple of dips. You know what I'm saying? Then I come back and I can still clean the house. I get the same energy and the motivation that y'all get. I
Yeah,
just
but
get
you
But
ain't
I
that's
just
high.
get mine a
that's
different
that's
motivation.
that's the
But
shit
you
about
ain't
weed.
high.
Yeah,
Cause
I don't want to be.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You don't want to be in there cleaning your house and you ain't high. Who the hell
Yes,
want
I
to be
do.
that high cleaning their house?
I be
You full of shit.
I mean I ain't gonna front I ain't gonna front. I especially when I was smoking heavy, I would smoke before I did like every single thing. Like I'm about to walk to the store, let me smoke a blunt.
Let's smoke a
I'm
blunt.
about to clean the crib. Let me smoke a blunt
Smoke a
first.
blunt.
I'm about to go to work. Let me smoke a blunt first.
So let me ask you a question, Leo. Was you one of the people that said, I'm about to get high, so let me smoke a blunt now to roll a blunt so I can get high, yo?
Nigga, I smoke a blunt. I roll a blunt. I smoke a blunt, 2 roll a blunt. I roll a blunt
Just
while
so that you
smoking a
can
blunt.
grind some weed to roll some more
He said I
blunts.
smoke a blunt while smoking a blunt.
Roll a blunt while smoking a blunt. Roll a blunt for after I smoke the blunt. Like, crazy.
And then smoke a blunt for smoking a blunt, right, Leo? Yo, and it's only Tuesday.
Smoke a blunt
Yo,
before I go to sleep. Wake up to
yeah,
smoke a blunt so I sleep.
I do everything
Shit's
before I
crazy.
smoke because once I get high, I ain't doing nothing for the rest of the night. Yo,
See,
yeah,
but
that's
that's one of the good things about about now. See, before, right, we'll do that and then we'll smoke a blunt. Don't want to do shit. 2025, nigga, they got them blunts. You smoke a blunt, you don't want to sleep. You want to do everything.
pass the SATs,
That's sativa
go
shit.
run a
That's
marathon.
what
You
I'm
just
saying.
put
I
together the whole new.
love
You just put
sativa, bro.
together a goddamn German car engine. Boobity boop.
I don't know if it's that old nigga shit, cause that being that hair rocker shit, I can't fuck with that shit. I don't want to be high and be slumped over. That shit get me mad. I feel like I'm wasting the high.
you wasted the day, yo.
Nah, not wasting the day, just wasting the high. Like when I'm now when I'm
Can't
high, I
enjoy
want to
it. You're
do
not
shit.
enjoying
When
it.
I
Yeah,
get
you
high, I
did.
want to do
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
Let
you
me
want to
ask you
enjoy it.
this. What is one thing that when you high that will blow your high instantly, yo? What was the last time? What was the last situation that
I
you
mean,
just got baked?
it's not a hard, yo, bro. Straight up complaining, bro. Anything, anybody, anywhere, hear somebody complaining. Bitch, don't kill my
So
vibe.
when was the
It
last
don't
time
work.
that happened to you?
I don't know, bro, because I don't be hearing nobody. I'm not in any position to hear anybody make me mad enough, so I can't smoke no more.
The worst thing to do that'll kill your high is smoke a blunt to get on the train.
Why?
That shit destroy your whole high.
Nah, I don't
Why?
know, Leo.
Elaborate, Leo.
I can't agree
Cause
with that, bro.
you going past the fuck. Like I'm that nigga. You know they say don't never fall asleep on the train. I'm the nigga that's mouth all open, everything, and then get up and then get to your stop. And it's crazy because I
Yeah.
happen to get up right before my stop every time, never fails.
You know it.
It's my stop
You
right
like,
before the door closing, and then you don't be high no more.
damn, you just slept it all. Yo, bro, you
Somebody
trying to
talking too
live through them
much.
facts.
They be wanting to talk or freestyle. Like, man, shut up and enjoy the high. I'll be so mad. I just have
Yeah,
to.
Reggie. Why you? I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. I don't know how to shut the fuck up when I'm high, bro. I'm that nigga. My bad, Reggie. I fucked up a lot of
Yo,
niggas high because
yo,
I want to tell 50 million stories when I'm high.
yo,
I don't know how to shut the fuck
life,
up when I'm
Leo.
high.
You talk about everything under the sun.
Son, I'm a mute when I'm not high. When I'm high, I want to talk
I be
about
talking.
everything under the sun.
That nigga smoky. I be talking.
I think Leo said after I get high, I'm a social butterfly.
Yo, I'm that nigga, bro. My bad, Reggie. To all the Reggie niggas out here, my fault. I'm that nigga, bro. I do not know how to shut the fuck up when I'm high, bro.
Yo, that is hilarious.
Damn, I'm
Oh.
that nigga. God damn, that's the thing. I thought about it. I'm like, nah, niggas just have it. Yeah, I'm that nigga. Damn, I always thought about that too. Like, yo, do I be talking too much? Like, I need to shut the fuck. Yeah,
Yo,
I need to
Leo's
shut
over
the
here
fuck
having
up.
an
I be
epiphany right
talking
now.
way
Yo.
too much when I'm high.
Nah, son, I'm pretty sure your people understand that's just you. I'm pretty sure they probably toned
Nah,
you out.
nigga.
Nah,
No.
most niggas just be nodding
Nah.
you to death like, word.
Nah.
Yeah,
They
that's
don't do that.
crazy, son. I'll probably be hearing 90% of the shit I
Exactly.
say.
They be
'Cause I'm
ignoring you, son. That's
talking.
what I'm saying. They ignoring you. They in their moment. You in your moment. Everybody good. It's
Nah, because
Gucci.
when a nigga high and talking, you be like, yo, but son, check this out. Tapping it, yo, son, check this out. Like, nigga, get out of here. Like, yeah, Like, shut up, nigga.
You wilding now.
Baby sitting the weed like a motherfucker. Niggas is looking at the blunt, like, and you see the nigga looking at the blunt, you just profiling with the shit. You gotta light it like 10 times because you don't shut the fuck up.
Oh, man.
Leo. And you know, but I'm telling you,
All right, so
even get to it. Like, you better
let me
hit
ask
that
you.
motherfucker
Let
and
me
pass
ask you
you
this,
before I
Joe.
punch you.
Because you said you don't you said you mostly smoke bongs and stuff like that. Leo, when was the last time you was in a cipher, yo? Let's say it's you and your peoples, yo.
No.
Is you still ciphering
We was wilding. Non-ciphers, God. Non-ciphers.
non-cipher?
I don't know what we was thinking. Smoking with like 20 niggas. That's disgusting. I can't believe I was letting other niggas saliva on my that shit. That shit is out. We was wilding. That shit is crazy.
He said the 90s was crazy.
In 2025, you should never, every nigga, if you smoking with a bunch of niggas, y'all should all have your own blunt. All that passing the blunt shit is crazy. Niggas should not be passing the blunt in 2025. And then you a little nigga, you a teenager, y'all all broken. Yeah, it's like 20 niggas in the cipher. That was crazy. Passing one blunt. Talking about 2 puffs and pass, son. And niggas is really clocking you. Watching that blunt go around, hoping that shit do 2 laps. Shit like 1.5 laps. That shit is crazy.
Yo. So Leo,
Leo, did you ever get in there in the car and that motherfucker's hotboxing in the car? Hey, you can't see. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to hide. Motherfucking car is just it looks like a fucking roach bomb just went off in the car, bro. That shit is hilarious.
I ain't hotboxing in a minute. Them shits is crazy too, though.
That shit is hilarious.
Yo, can you breathe in there?
Yo. Yeah, that's all you do.
Like, can you breathe?
See, that's that young nigga shit. Cause I don't think I could do that shit now. Like, I don't know how niggas be smoking like 10 blunts in the whip, windows all closed, no AC on.
And they just rotating them.
Just rotating like mad.
Is there any a point to rotate? It's just no oxygen, just carbon monoxide.
Everybody got bro. Puff pass.
That's the only time you see a nigga on babysitter blunt. Cause by like the 3rd blunt,
it's over.
Nigga brain fried.
Was straight staring
nigga
in the
fighting,
space,
passing
bro.
out. So you don't want to be the first nigga to pass out.
What is your favorite? What is your favorite munchie meal when you are inebriated and you got that feeling in your stomach?
Oh, that's terrible.
What is one of your favorite all time? So tell me what your favorite is, and then tell me one crazy meal that you made, or a plate that you made that you devoured, and somebody looked at you and said, "Bro, yeah, I know you."
I'll go for I got a bag of these right now, but it's Haribo gummy bears, bro. Gummy bears.
I said, "What's your go-to meal?" He said, "I'm going straight snack, baby. Snack all day."
Gummy bears. God, Joe.
So I'm gonna let you think about your craziest meal that you made one day. Leo, when you got the munchies attacking, after you hit that pre-roll with the dap, wax, Chief Keef, and everything else under the sun, after you done cleaned the whole bathroom, did a 500-piece puzzle, done painted four paintings and shit like that. What is your go-to? What is one of your go-to favorite meals?
See, it's different, bro. There's
it's still on me, yo.
Old weed head, and then there's the new weed head. As an
old
nigga, there's no munchies. I come and eat a whole meal, like leftover dinner. Like, I'm not eating all that honey buns and gushers and all that shit. Like, that's the shit that destroyed my stomach coming up as a youth. So, fucking pack
My man in there
10
making
packs of
waffles if he got them.
cookie,
Let me make me some
a
waffles.
fucking butter crunch cookies and shit like that. Like,
No,
nah,
that nigga
I
said I'm
don't do that
finna
shit
make
no
a
more.
whole sandwich.
All right, so now,
So a nigga
Leo,
come in and eat, you know, all the rice and beans that's left over, the chicken, steak, all that. But I don't do the munchie shit no more.
now that's what I mean, like munchies. I mean, just whatever you want to eat when you get high, when you get hungry.
What is edible?
Shit,
Now
I'm mad right now smoking this fucking poison right here. I don't even know how I'm doing that shit to myself.
Cause you hot, you want to be high.
So, what is the craziest meal that you ever made? Like, what was the most mismatched stuff that you had on your plate that somebody just looked at you and said, "Yeah, I already know." Either one of y'all.
Yo, bro. I mean, when I first made dirty rice, nobody believed what the hell I was doing. I made some white rice, then I scrambled up some eggs. I chopped up an onion. I threw some Lowry seasoned salt and a little bit of pepper in the meat. I cooked some corn and then I threw that rice in there and stirred all that shit up, and everybody looked at me like I was crazy. And I remember that I didn't have any left like 20 minutes after I cooked it. So I guess the shit was good. That was it. I called
Okay.
it dirty rice.
Man, so what dumb shit I did one time. Come in, happened to be what you call it? What's that shit called? Halloween. So both my kids had bagfuls of candy. You know, my ass came in. That shit was gone in the morning. They said, "What
You
happened to
ate
all
it?
our
You
trick or
ate
treat?"
it? You ate it?
Nigga devour all that shit. Nigga, like a
Oh, how
hundred,
the
a
hell?
hundred
Yo,
Tootsie
that's why
Roll.
your ass was died, nigga. It was constant. You had everything. You
I don't
probably
know.
had sugar,
I don't know how
diabetes.
I don't know how I ain't get diabetes that night.
Diabetes. Shit.
Nigga, like 40 Kit Kats,
Yo,
100
yo, you
bite-sized
mad?
Snickers,
Yo, you mad foul? How you eat the kids' candy, bro?
ate all that
Like he
shit.
can. Look, say,
They
I'm
woke,
gonna
they woke
give
up in the,
names like I give a shit about them kids. The candy was there.
at
Yo,
that
Eat
moment,
that
it was fuck them kids.
shit.
I saw them bags of candy. I came back upstairs, saw them
They
bags of
can't eat
candy.
this shit.
I
They
got
can't
to
eat
spitting.
this shit.
Next
They
thing I
can't
know,
eat
I'm like, oh shit, these niggas gonna be mad in the morning.
it.
yo, that's dirty, son. That's
Yo,
dirty.
Yeah.
Yo, matter of fact,
like a hundred Tootsie Rolls. My stomach was
yo,
destroyed.
oh, I know, yo, I know your stomach was on fire,
From
bro.
back to back. You know them bite-sized joints. So I'm
The
just
little ones,
Rapid
the thin
fire,
ones are the
like
son.
a
short
hundred
ones, Leo. The
Snickers.
thin ones are the short ones. Which
Oh,
one? All them
yo,
Tootsie
you was
Rolls, all them
done,
brown Tootsie
son.
Rolls got jacked up.
Nigga, like
I hear
50
that,
Kit
Leo.
Kats.
I hear
Like I
that,
was
Leo.
wild.
Yeah, you was
Nigga,
on.
It was backed up for about 3
I don't
days.
even like nasty ass Milky Ways, busting them nasty shits down. Wilder. All the nasty candies nobody eat, busting them
Oh
shits down.
man.
Yo, tell my nephew and my niece, man, Uncle Jay gonna buy them some candy, yo, cause
Nah,
daddy
it's
ate
too
it
late
all.
now. That dad ate it.
I don't
He
even
gonna
care.
eat that. He gonna
It
eat
could have
that
been
too, Uncle
it could have
Jay. He
been
gonna
20
eat
years
it.
ago. It
Eating
could have
that
been 20
nasty,
years ago.
Don't
eating
matter.
mad,
Dad said he gonna eat it. He never scarred. He
eating
gonna
mad
eat it.
nasty candy corns. I don't even
Now,
like that
oh,
shit.
No, that's
oh,
yo. You was
ew.
really doing
Yo, you
bad
was
work
really
if you was
hungry.
eating candy corn.
You was on another level. Candy
Yeah,
corn, bro.
candy corn.
That's painted wax, fam.
That's worse than
Disgusting.
painted wax. That's painted wax with flavor that ain't even good. It's nasty.
It ain't even got no flavor. Yo, how do you eat
They
candy corn? So that's
you
diabolical.
don't, nigga.
Yo,
You kill animals with it.
there's three candies that if I see people eat this, I automatically don't trust them. If I see you eat candy corn, I don't trust you. If I see you eat a black jelly bean, you're evil. And if I see you eat black licorice, you're the devil.
That's why you leave indigo alone.
Y'all stupid, yo.
Or this nigga had
Yo,
to miss work.
Yo, I got too high one time and messed around and threw all my sneakers and shoes outside in the dumpster. I had a formal event to go to and had to cancel. Yo, you a brave dude,
No, you
Reggie.
not. You silly.
He
What you
smoked.
was smoking on?
He
God
had that
damn. What
smoky
you
blunt.
doing throwing shoes away?
He was
He
in
had that
Debo's
he had
pigeon
that
coop.
pigeon coop blunt.
Yeah.
You was you was on there smoking primos. What the fuck?
So
He said,
let me ask y'all
"Fuck these
this.
shoes.
What
Fuck
is
these Jordans."
what is your favorite thing to do after you get high?
A whole lot of nothing.
Chill.
Okay. You know, some people
What
may
else
want
is
to play
there to
Now in
video.
do?
2025, I like to smoke a blunt and then go on my e-bike. I'm that old nigga on the e-bike all around town.
You stole on your e-bike.
I be out. They'll be all
You the stoned rider, yo. Let me ask you, got a radio on your joint, right?
be out on that e-bike.
You got a radio. You playing your music, son?
Now I throw the JBL joint on the back, on
Be
the back of
bumping
the
up.
bike,
Talk about, son.
looking like that crazy Puerto Rican.
Yo, I was just telling Unc, son, you the blackest Puerto Rican I know, son.
Oh man.
Get on that
Yo,
e-bike, nigga, be high as fuck. I be out, nigga. I be thinking I'm on a motorcycle, be wilding. In my mind, I'm on a motorcycle. Out on that bitch. All around town.
yo,
Ooh.
you
I
just
love that shit. Yeah, I like. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I'll be that old nigga on the e-bike around town. That shit is fun as fuck. I don't care what nobody's. I know I'll be looking weird, but I don't give a fuck.
Leo, I'm laughing because you know I ride an e-bike too. You know me, sir. Like
Yeah,
y'all
but
know
I ain't know that was I ain't know that was a thing. Motherfuckers be telling me like, yo, son, you too old to be on the e-bike. Listen, I'm that old nigga on the e-bike. Then
Yo,
No.
now
that
but
shit is
I don't
fun.
understand. I don't understand why do people think we too old to be on the e-bike?
Because maybe it's too small for you to sit on.
Nah, son.
Nigga, e-bikes is like regular bikes, nigga.
Yeah, they like
I'm
regular mountain
I'm
bikes.
not. You said you wanted to know. I'm asking a question. Like
Because I'm pretty sure, Leo, you probably don't look as ridiculous as I do because you know me. I got the fully equipped gear. I got the full face helmet, the whole motocross chest protector, the gloves and everything. Because you know
you
these
out here like looking
e-bikes be
like
going
Hell's
40.
Angel, ain't you?
It be going 40 miles per hour, bro. I ain't, God forbid, I ain't trying to get no skid marks or burns if I
Yeah,
slip
he's
off my
getting
bike.
question. Oh my
I'm
god!
on
Be out on
I'm
the
on the pedal
town,
bike
nigga.
doing 40, son. Don't let me go downhill. I might get 48. Don't let me get 48. I'm out. Can't tell me nothing.
Talking about BB. Excuse me, nigga.
Oh, wait, I ain't even got a horn. I got a bell. Ding ding, ding ding. Like I be feeling a little weird doing 40, and all you hear is ding ding on
Oh,
your
y'all
left.
stupid.
On your left. Excuse me.
Y'all stupid. That's funny. Yo, that's crazy.
I was on my e-bike today, man. I ain't even gonna hold you.
But was you high, Jay? Was you high?
No, I wasn't. I'm not a cannabis consumer, so I'm not like Leo. I'm not like Leo. I'm not. No, no. I'm not even realize. Listen, I'm not even smart enough to even understand how to smoke. Like you, after everything, after everything that y'all enlightened me with, I realized I'm too stupid to smoke.
Oh my gosh, yo.
I'm not even smart enough to even try it. I'm good.
All right. Let's go to the next subject. Don't be quiet.
Shoot. So I know Leo now I think this is a good one for Leo because you know he always be ranting about what we see on the Matrix. And coming soon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna put it out there now because I've been saying it for the past 6 months. Me and Leo are supposed to be doing the Jay and Leo show. You know what I'm saying? Where we do our we give our thoughts about videos and topics and things that we see. But all I want to say is that y'all always see every week. I'm ready. I'm not gonna say who's stalling, but yeah.
This nigga Jay.
Yeah, I know, right?
This
I'm on everybody else's podcast, but I'll be stalling to do ours. Check that out.
I I blame it on the weed.
You be smoking that sativa, son. You having you
You
stop.
need to be.
But now we wanted to talk about Unc wanted to share light about because he's seen it through all different phases as a coach, player, and as a parent. We definitely want to talk about these today's sports parents, yo, because some of y'all be wild. Just because
A
your
lot of y'all
child,
be wilding.
you
And
know,
it's really not, I mean, again, I understand about having a level of competition that really pushes you. I understand that you want to see your children do well. But we got parents that are just basically living their sports life through their child. And then when something happens, they acting like two fools and oh my God. It's only one of the parents, one of them, and it doesn't matter if it's the male or the female. They just don't know how to act. Something gets going wrong with their kid. They over there yelling at who's ever in charge, and then they're yelling at the other kids, and then they look here, man. If you can't handle yourself and you can't handle what's going on, remove yourself from the area. Otherwise, sit down, shut up, and stop disturbing the coaches, the players, the referees. Let them do what they got to do. But too many times, bro, we got people that's out here just thinking that, well, my son's supposed to get this, and my daughter is that, and all. You out there
No,
compete like everybody else.
let them
understand.
parents live their dream through their kids.
Nah, understand that it's a child's game. Ain't no refs out there. I mean, ain't no sponsors out there. Ain't no scouts out there. Let the kids have fun and learn the game, bro. If you want to join the adult league, if you still got hoop dreams or if you got dreams or aspirations of playing,
You
right?
trying to warn somebody yet you're in a fucking wheelchair.
And
No, it ain't gonna
and
happen.
then and if you know what you need to do, if you feel so passionately about it and you don't like what the coach is doing, yo, get a team yourself and start coaching.
Right? Do your own thing.
Do your own thing. Make it happen, yo. Stop
But
living
expect, but
vicariously.
expect, but expect, but this is the issue though. And I don't think parents understand. You should expect the same thing from the other side of the fence that you're doing right now. Somebody else probably got a kid that's better, more attitude, or more aggressive, or whatever it is. And you're gonna run into them. And then how are you gonna handle the situation? You know
And
what I'm
another
saying?
thing, what parents got to realize too, because a lot of parents think because their child plays AAU basketball, they're gonna go D1. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you have to motivate, if you have to tell your kid to get up and go to practice, if you have to sit there and yell at your kid all the time to perform and show up and show out, they're probably not gonna go because they already have to have that mindset of I need to practice, I need to get better, I need to keep going. Because what do you think is gonna happen when they get to college? The coach is not gonna tell them, "Yo, get up, I need you to go to practice." No, oh, such and such is not here. All right, well, they're gonna get cut from the team, yo. There's another hungry person that's gonna be willing and ready to take their
Ready
spot.
to take a spot. Yeah.
So instead of having your son or your daughter play travel basketball and they're not getting better, put them in them rec leagues, yo. Teach them how to play. Stop out there getting personal trainers and whatnot. Give the kid the basketball and let the kids go play. Let them have fun. Let them
Mm.
play in some rec leagues and stuff like that. Let them develop. Let them get better. Then put them in the AAU where they can actually be an asset and they can, be a pivotal player.
I mean, on the flip side though, a lot of these teams just be the one good kid on the team's father that don't know how to coach nothing, but he's just the coach because his son is nice like that. And then he just got a bunch of other kids on the team that ain't going, you know what I mean?
That's
Yep,
it.
and a lot of these programs, just like you said, Leo, they'll have maybe one or two good kids, and they'll build around that kid, and they'll only develop those one or two players that they see the most out of. And you have to understand that a lot of these programs, you're funding the program, with these
Yeah, it's
trips
coming out of your pocket. Yeah.
when you go when they go play we got a tournament in North Carolina. Yo, we gotta We got a tournament in Florida. Yo, we got a tournament next week in Virginia. We got to go to Las Vegas International Invitational. And yo, cut it out. Stop.
Cause right, y'all know me. I be swearing to God, I'm a motherfucking NBA analyst and shit. Like, yeah, I know mad about basketball, but that shit is different when it comes to the X's and O's and setting up, running plays and shit like that. And that's like, I ain't gonna, just because I know a lot about basketball, that don't mean I know how to coach motherfuckers up and know how to put niggas in positions to learn how to play the game properly and shit like that. And you got a lot of parents out here that won't admit that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They swear to God, because they watch mad basketball. I could coach. A lot of these motherfuckers can't coach.
And me and Uncle was talking about this behind the show, off air. But shout out to all the parents that trusted me to coach their child. You know what I'm saying? That trust me to coach their children. Yo, I commend you for saying that, Leo, because there's a lot of parents. I met a few parents that told me that it said exactly what you said. One parent in particular, I won't forget. He told me, he said, listen, I play football. I don't know nothing about this basketball. I know it. I just know a little bit. And my son wants to play this, so I'm just out here doing the best I can. I see that you're a basketball player, and he gave me the opportunity, to train his son. His son did get better. But, yo, parents, if you put your son on the team, right, one, that means you did your homework about the coach. You did your homework about the organization, I hope. Two, if you let them play and participate, trust that the coaches, the coach knows what he's doing, or they know what they're doing, the coaching staff, and they're developing your child to become a better player. Now, if your child joins the team and you notice that they're not getting any better, then of course you take them off from the team. But don't sit there and start complaining why my child is not getting playing time, why my child is not doing this, why my child needs to be doing that. Does your child show up to practice on time? Does your child motivate his other teammates and stuff like that? Is he a positive or a negative force on the team? Does your child know the plays and where they belong on the court when we out there? Are they an asset or a liability? If you want your child more playing time, do you practice with them outside of practice, yo? Because
you don't want them getting coached up by this sleepy nigga Unc over here talking about, hold on, kids, let me go take a nap real quick. Do some suicides.
Exactly. Like, and you also, when you're teaching your children the game, right? Stop thinking that they're you. They're not you. They're their own individual. Let them learn how they learn. Stop. Well, I used to be able to do.
Nah, I'm gonna give a little kickback to that. Not let them learn how they learn. Just keep it basic, bro. That's 9 out of 10 of you little hooligans ain't making the fucking NBA anyway. But y'all got hoop dreams and your parents don't want to fucking admit you fucking suck. So you should just, fucking study in school, because you'll probably be a doctor before you become an NBA player. But if you got them fucking hoop dreams, right? It ain't the coach, it ain't this, it ain't that. Take your ass to the park, shoot them 500 jump shots, go up and down the court with your left hand, with your right hand, learn how to dribble, and fast it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really got that, like, you don't need no coach to teach you. Like, yo,
you don't need a personal trainer,
bro.
You don't need a personal trainer. You don't need to spend all that money. And that's what I meant by when I was saying, coach them to how they learn. You got to coach their strength. Use their strength to develop their weaknesses. So this way they good.
I mean, little niggas I be seeing be having fucking sham guard handle, but that shit don't amount to nothing. Nope. Got sham guard handle, but can't even shoot a fucking free throw. Got sham guard handle, can't even shoot a jump shot. Got sham guard handle, but you fucking going left and right, and it's not equaling nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit.
And listen, you know how embarrassing you are to your children? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been a coach. I've seen some parents, act up in the stands. Yo, do you know when my kids be in the locker room and we just be kicking it, they be like, oh, why my moms or why my dad got to keep acting like this? Yo, I wish they would just chill. Like, chill, like you making your kids feel a certain sort of way. Relax, yo. How you going to sit there and teach your children and talk about emotional intelligence to your children, but you don't display it. Come on, man. They learn more by watching you than by what you're telling them. So listen, make sure you move accordingly and appropriately. You know. So you've been, like you said, a coach, you've been a referee, and you've been a parent. You've seen it from all three angles, yo. Can you speak about it from the coaches? Well, not from the coaches, from the referee perspective.
Again, it comes down to understanding the game on every aspect. And when you start refereeing, you start understanding why people are complaining. If you really are a student of the game, you start to learn it, and you begin to feel what it's like. And you want to be a good referee, so you gotta understand how it all comes about. But then after a while, you start to recognize that some people just don't know what they're talking about when things are being said and things are being done. The role of a referee is rough, and you need a lot of patience because you got to deal not only with the players and the coaches, but some of these people out here just directing things at you that they can't see or even fathom knowing what's going on. Not everybody can do it, Jay. Not everybody has that fortitude to be able to be as impersonal as they can be to go do these jobs, because a lot of people are very sensitive. They don't want people, judging or commenting on what they say and or do. So that's why they get a little upset. But again, I think that comes down to you being able to understand what it takes to be in these
So
positions.
let me
Man,
ask,
this is this is wreck ball, man. What the fuck you think you James Harden fucking foul baiting, nigga?
Yeah,
No fouls
yeah,
gonna be called, nigga. Play ball.
yeah.
yeah,
Play
they
ball.
still
Understand?
shouldn't be putting
Right.
their hands. Yeah, nah, you definitely don't put no hands on the referee. And I was gonna ask what is what is you think is acceptable and unacceptable trash talk or talking to the umpire or referee or something of that nature?
I mean, as long as listen, I find that as long as you got somebody that understands the game and they're trying to get at you, if it's within the context of the game, it really, if you're a referee, you understand that you got to have control. So you can't go out there just overreacting to things. You got to kind of be the one, even though it's going to fire you up. You got to change your demeanor. Look, let's settle down and let's get this game going so we can get shit finished. Sometimes somebody gets a little too close. Fuck with your manhood. Understood. You gotta, put up a shot. You hate. I would hate if you got to do something because somebody put their hands on you. There's no need for nobody to put hands on anyone.
Knock if you buck, boy. Knock if you buck.
It's
Knock if
scary.
you
I don't.
buck, boy. Knock.
I don't know how people get the whole idea that you could go out there and just belly buck somebody or jump in their face, spittle coming out of your mouth, you friff the froth the flaff the flanging them about something, and this individual is holding everything back, before setting you afire with a taser, something, or a quick 2-piece and a foot in your ass dinner. It's hard to understand, bruh. It's hard to understand, but I think a lot of people are learning that you gotta have a personality, you gotta be personable, and you gotta be patient. You gotta just be patient. Cause some things aren't always said immediately. They take they
Wait,
go
what
they
are you
go
talking
around a
about? The
second.
ref?
Yeah.
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 Because I was asking them what constitutes, good trash talking to a referee or what's crossing the
Just
line.
gotta understand it. You can't just as
Well,
long as they
nigga, you
don't get
can't be
physical.
talking. There's no talking to no ref. You can't talk to the fucking
Yeah.
ref, nigga.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes, in basketball
Nah,
games,
there's no
bad
ref. I
call,
don't give
ref.
a fuck. I don't give a fuck if the ref is making bad calls all game,
But
nigga.
he
You
is
don't
the
say
he's
shit to the
he's
ref,
running the
bro.
game. Yeah.
You
Just
don't
be gotta
say
be
nothing. You don't say near nothing to the fucking
Okay.
ref, bro.
So you believe
Nothing.
that the ref, you don't talk to the ref, don't approach the ref.
Nothing.
Um,
Nothing. I
Ain't
don't give a
supposed to
fuck
be
if this
bothered.
nigga
He's a
made the
ref. Yeah,
most
he'd be
horrible
official of the
call in the
game.
world, nigga.
so as
Yeah.
a
At that,
parent,
nigga.
so as a
That's
parent,
called basketball IQ, bro. You don't
so
say fucking shit to the ref.
now
Nothing.
understand, I'm I go to games. You know what I'm saying? I'll be sitting there like, oh, come on, ref, bad call. Let's call it both ways. Come on, ref, hold it down,
Yeah,
baby.
the coach. That's
No,
the
I'm talking
coach's job.
I'm talking about as a fan. As a fan, I be saying that.
Oh, the
Come on,
fans
ref.
can say whatever the fuck they want.
Come on, ref. Blow that
They
whistle.
paid to be there to say it. That's
I'm
right.
talking about the players. The fans can say whatever the fuck they want.
Oh no, players don't talk to the ref at all. Well, we're talking about parents, fans, and coaches.
Losing
You
their
know,
minds.
I definitely agree. Players, you don't talk to the ref. You don't talk to the ref. My players know if you talk to the ref, there's a difference between talking to the ref, where after play, your ref, can you explain to me, what that call was down there, so I just understand a little bit better. That I condone. Understand a little bit better, so you don't make the same mistake twice. Like I thought I would beat him outside the circle. Did I move my feet? Did I shuffle? Cool. You can talk to the ref, but don't talk to the ref. Oh, come on, ref, that was a bad call. Yo, nah, shut up. That's my job. You can ask questions, but don't question the referee. And that's what I always teach my players, and I always taught them there's a certain point in a certain place. You never do it right after the play. Wait till it's a dead ball. Wait till it's a timeout. Then you can go over there and, hey, ref, can I just talk to you for a second? I just want to ask about, that other play over there, just so I know better for next time. And I tell you, 9 times out of 10, you usually get that call the other way around.
Kick them the fuck out. Any family member that's gonna fuck the game up and then they're gonna cancel the game. We can't finish this game. Get them the fuck out of here. They can't never come back.
Finish that game. Hell yeah, let's go.
Get them the fuck out of here. Ban them from this gym. I don't want them being the reason why we gotta forfeit another game. Get the fuck out of here. Like,
and I've seen that happen too, where referees sit there talking about game's over, we out.
Yeah, nah.
They done left.
Get them the fuck out of here.
And do your job and finish this
imagine your kid got to forfeit a game because your dumb ass don't know how to act up in the stands. Get the fuck out of here. Like, what kind of shit is that?
saying.
I'll be mad as fuck at my parents. Like, yo, what the fuck wrong with y'all niggas?
Yep, there you go. And I think they always try to get to the point where that makes it understandable. I don't think they ever get to the point. That's
that
the
shit
point.
Don't make no sense. Nigga, as a parent, how the fuck you that mad that you cost your kid a game because you out here popping shit to the
wilding, straight wilding.
That shit don't make no sense.
Yeah, that's wild.
You corny as fuck for that. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You corny as fuck. Like I said, I don't care if the ref making horrible calls all game. If you the reason why this game got forfeit, you corny as fuck as a parent, uncle, cousin, friend, all of that. I don't even want you at my games,
whatever.
Because you know what it is? This is a children's game. Yo, you was like you said, you was a big lane for that. But just to switch up the energy and the mode right now, you know what I'm saying? I know Leo may not have his top 3, but I'm pretty sure he got 2. I mean, I have 3.
No, Leo gonna answer this one. Leo change on this one. Go ahead. Let's bring it up. You got it? There, write it up. Put it up.
I just love throwing Leo under the bus, you know what I'm saying? But the top 3, your top 3 male R&B group show.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is
what
where we go with this. 2 or more people, males, who sung.
Top 3 male R&B groups?
R&B groups.
I don't know.
I knew Leo because Leo's a newfound. I like these joints type dude now. He found himself.
In my old age, I've come to liking R&B.
You've come full circle, Leo. We appreciate that. The evolution of music.
Well, more like 2/3 of a circle, and
I replaced Tupac's "Being My Girlfriend" as a romantic song with some R&B joints. Now
he no longer thinks 112 and Mobb Deep is a slow jam.
I've evolved a little bit.
All right, so Leo, you got 3 groups. Let me hear who you got.
3 R&B male groups.
Listen, think about it, Leo. I got you, Leo. I'm gonna set it off.
Male groups.
Right off the rip. The best male R&B group ever, all time, hands down, is New Edition.
Oh, you talking about ever?
Oh, okay. Now look. I ain't gonna argue with that one, but the way you said it, I got one better.
Now I'm not finished, right? So we got
Well,
New
I didn't say
Edition,
you
right?
finished. I just say, okay, new edition.
I see. It's hard to pick three, but if I
Oh
had to think
God.
of another one,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna say Boys the Men.
Wah, wah.
You can't go 1-1 with Boys the Men. You crazy. End of the road. Although we go.
No.
All
Hold
right,
on,
all right, my
hold
bad,
on.
my
With the
bad.
disclaimer, we ain't got no singing up in this bitch either.
And see this one's a tie, right? It's a tie between two groups. Jodeci and Blackstreet.
Whoa.
I don't like them Blackstreet niggas. I don't like them.
Don't leave. Damn, you said that personal. Yo, you sounded like something belly. I don't like this. I'm like, wow. What you got beef with Blackstreet for, yo?
I don't know. I just don't like them niggas. They don't really got nothing I like. The only niggas I could think about, like I would purposely put their shit on. I like them. What's them niggas name? Them Jagged Edge niggas. I like them niggas.
Them monotone singing one tone. Yo, all they songs sound the same.
Them shits is good though. One good long ass song.
Exactly.
Oh man. All right, so I'm only hearing a couple. We ain't got, there ain't three yet. You got three.
All right, Leo. So you said Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge. I like them niggas. Groups. Oh damn, it's hard with the groups.
Come on, you were listening to Drew Hill.
Nah, I don't like that nigga. I don't like them niggas. The only shit I like from them niggas is that DMX shit. What these bitches want from a nigga. That's the only shit they got. I like.
Drew Hill wasn't even in it. That was just Cisco. It was just one member.
That's it. That's the only shit they got. I like.
All right, so we ain't. So nobody. I ain't hear that. Like,
yeah.
Okay, Jody. How about 112?
Ooh, I forgot about one. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna replace Boys the Men.
Went crazy. Yeah,
I'm gonna replace Boys the Men with 112.
I don't really like them niggas like that.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Y'all really listening to these niggas? That's what I'm saying. Y'all really be listening to these niggas?
Yeah.
The 112. What song these niggas got? 112.
Oh, man, 112 got a whole group of shit that you would listen to.
That's only one nigga. That's one nigga.
What's a group of niggas? Come on, man.
It was a group. Yo, 112.
How about Jodeci?
112 is one nigga.
All
them niggas just be harmonizing in the back. Them niggas don't sing.
Hey, all right, I got a group that goes in there. How about this? Cameo.
That's that old nigga shit.
That's old, son. I said, word up. Yeah. I'm talking to you.
Okay. Hey, okay, so
that nigga make me feel uncomfortable.
Huh?
I listen to that nigga and I feel like a pervert. I don't know. I can't listen to that nigga.
You was better off saying the Isley Brothers.
That's a group? I thought that was one
Isley
nigga.
Brothers is a group, yeah.
The Isley Brothers.
Oh, they good then. I fucks with them. I thought that was just one nigga.
Nah.
Okay, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Nah, that's before my time.
Nah, they got joints.
Wait a minute. Come on, Leo. Hold on.
I'm old, but that's old. That's old
They
nigga
gotta
shit.
have some damn fire. Oh, come on.
The Dells. Now you gotta have the elements in there. What about the Four Tops?
I don't even know who the Dells are.
But they don't get no. I don't think they get. I mean, they got a couple of hits, but that's all they got.
Who? The Four Tops?
Yeah, they got a couple.
The Four Tops, nigga, you not listening to that shit, Jay. Stop fronting, nigga. That old ass shit, that shit is not on your playlist, nigga.
I'm not going front. Papa Was a Rolling Stone is my jam, son.
That's the Temptation. That ain't no Four Tops.
But that's what I meant. My bad. The Temptations. That's what I was talking about. Temptations. I get them confused. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died,
Man, I
all
can
he
sing the
left
whole
us was
song.
alone.
Be mad when he find out.
What about
New
Harold
edition.
Melvin and the
I'm
Blue
trying to think what
Notes?
song New edition
Yeah,
is.
but if we gonna go to New Edition, you gotta add the Jacksons.
The Jacksons? All right, yeah, you true
What, the
indeed.
Jackson 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Nigga, it's
Jacksons
Michael
or the
Jackson, nigga. Them
5,
niggas,
yeah.
them other niggas don't count. That's Michael Jackson group.
Wow. Wow.
What?
Them niggas don't count.
Yeah, they do count. It was the
That shit
Jackson
is not a
5.
group. Ain't none of them niggas is singing but Mike.
They was all singing. Mike was just the lead singer.
Leo said none of them was acting.
None of them niggas. And that was early Mike. I can't be. I can't. I don't be wanting to hear baby Mike. I need grown Mike. That
Come
little
on,
baby Mike voice.
dancing,
I don't really
machine,
like that
walking
shit.
you down, as they do
Right.
on the scene.
He'll
Come
say
on, baby,
heartbreak.
sexy
I don't
baby.
believe it. I believe
Come
it's
on,
on
baby.
playlist. That shit ain't on your playlist, Jay. I don't believe that shit.
Yo, on everything. All right, so Leo,
I don't believe that shit.
yo, Leo. All right, so on everything, I got an older brother and an older sister. You know what I'm saying?
I do too, and I tell them niggas this shit is whack.
Yo, I had to listen to it growing up. I was forced. I couldn't tell them
And
that.
as a grown man, I'm glad I ain't forced to listen to that shit no more.
Listen. I will sit there and turn on some Michael Jackson, kid, and throw on a Jackson 5.
Michael Jackson ain't not no Jackson 5 though.
Yeah, son. Yo, hold on. I'm
No
gonna open up my
goddamn
playlist
Jackson.
right now.
Oh, you can see now
What?
you got these fools showing out.
I'm gonna open up. Matter of fact, what was I just listening to when you whatchamacallit? I had some R&B up in here.
Yeah, I got 5 on it.
That's
Nigga,
not
that's a
R&B.
hip hop group.
I wasn't listening. Leo, I don't know why you listening to him. So Leo, right now, you see where it says recently played. Recently played. I got the 80s in there. I got the East Coast hip hop, and I got. Let me go open it back up.
See, that's it. See, this is because a lot of these
recently played Motown Classic, Motown Essentials. Like I really be listening to these joints.
See, a lot of these niggas, it says groups, but you can't really say groups because like that other nigga, they got a couple of songs, but it be one nigga like Tony. All them niggas don't be singing. It be one nigga.
70s. I really be listening to it, yo.
Tony. Oh shit.
It goes, look, not even joking.
We be hearing one Tony talking about Tony. So it's only the Tony with the Y. We ain't hear the Tony with the I or the Tony with the E. We don't be hearing them niggas.
Look, I over here got Harold, Daryl Hall, and John Oates Essentials. I can't go for that. No, can't go. Come on, son.
Listen. First of all, there's no can do, nigga, and you don't be listening to that shit.
Wait, yo,
this nigga remixing all that shit.
I never said I sing it. I never said
anything.
I never said I sing it correctly.
You ain't listening.
But look,
to that.
this is under recently played. Recently played. Let me scroll down. Keep scrolling. I'm still in the same thing. I got the funk essentials because I'll be sitting in there listening to the funk. 70s essentials. And it's right next to 70s essentials. I really do be listening to this old school stuff, man.
I probably listen to more than I think because again, a lot of these niggas, it don't be the group, it just be one nigga singing.
That's about right. But
the only group that I know I purposely be listening to is them Jagged Edge niggas. Those are the only niggas I could think off top.
Yo, you know what? I don't even like Reggie right now talking about he gonna say the Commodore is next.
Right? The stylistics. Like nigga.
I got an old soul, man. I got an old soul, bro. Y'all just be hating, man. Shoot. I don't appreciate all of that.
Yeah, look, I'm looking at my playlist, right? See, I knew it. Look, that song, Wake Up Everybody, right? I like that
Right,
song.
right.
That
Wake up,
Harold
everybody. That
Melvin
got
and the
Harold Melvin and
Blues.
the Blue Notes.
Ain't no
Harold Melvin and the
fucking
Blue
group.
Notes.
It's one nigga.
Harold Melvin
Yeah, but that's a group.
and the
Yeah,
Blue Notes.
that's before Barry White went single.
See, I ain't even know that. And I'll be listening
Yeah.
to that song, man,
That's
much.
Barry White right there. Oh,
That's
wait. So Leo,
that's how he kicked them niggas to the curb. You know, them niggas
wait. Does that
splitting these
Leo?
royalties
Does
of the
that
niggas
prove
that ain't singing.
does that little bit of trivia prove that I be listening to the old school music? You know what I'm saying? Not too many people. You ain't even know Harold Melvin was Barry. I told you I be
Man,
listening,
because
They ain't
bro.
gonna be fooled by that shit. You just made a lucky guess. I'm
but
saying.
that's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't say I listened to them because that's one song out of how many this group got. That like shit, got that one song on my playlist. I don't listen to them niggas. That's just one song.
Oh, you lucky you made it on. I ain't got enough skips to skip your ass.
You stupid.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
what you got? What's your gem of the week for us, man? This week, man. What you got for the crew?
Oh, the gem of the week. Yeah. Let me be clear on this, y'all. I've come to the conclusion that if you believe in manifestation, it will happen for you. Just think positive and do the right things in the right times. And I think that if there's stuff that's out there that you are thinking about trying to have in your life or what you would want, just think hard about it. And I think somebody will look out for you when that happens. So again, manifest what you believe, think positively, and always try to do what gets you to your goal. Whatever that goal is, get to it, and you'll see a difference. So remember that.
Message. See,
Yes, sir.
look, this is another one. I got mad at they songs on my playlist. The Isley Brothers. It be one nigga. I thought it was just one nigga. I didn't even know that was a group. And I got mad at they songs on
But
my
it
playlist.
says the brothers. It says Isley Brothers.
Listen, I hear a song I like. I
Hey, you
put
only
add
hear
to the
Ron
hit list.
Isley.
That
You
shit on
only
my
hear
playlist.
Ron Isley. Tell him, Leo, it's only
It's
Ron
one
Isley.
nigga. I ain't even know they was a group. That's just one nigga. And I got mad at they shit on my playlist. I thought it was just one nigga.
Whoa.
Your whole life to change right now. I didn't know the Isley Brothers was a group.
I had no clue. So Jagged Edge and the Isley Brothers. I listened to a lot of that shit. I thought it was one nigga.
There it is. That's why things are so big. There it is.
Come on, you got to pick one more. What about El DeBarge, yo? What about the Barge group, yo?
I got mad El DeBarge on my shit. Shit, I ain't them niggas is so ill. There's two of them niggas on the song, and you think it's one nigga. That nigga's ill. Them niggas is ill. Yeah, word. There's like Chico, L, Pablo DeBarge. I only know L. That L nigga is ill. But there's another nigga that be on them songs. You don't even know it's a different nigga. Because both of them niggas' voices heavily than the motherfucker. And them niggas is dope.
Oh, somebody gave him a
I ain't going front though. That's messed up though. If you in the DeBarge family and L is the only famous one, but all of y'all can sing though, or like all of y'all
Nigga,
is
L, Chico, Pablo DeBarge, all them niggas is fire.
like they nasty, son. But like, every time you go out, everybody just screaming.
You don't even know be three niggas singing on the song. That shit be so in sync with each other. Like these niggas is ill. It took me a long time to know. It'd be like three of them niggas on one song. I thought it was just one nigga the whole time.
One dude just harmonizing, just killing.
Then you listen and yeah, them niggas.
No, hey, you want to know who the best group for that though is for Leo? Male group? The Whispers. They would always make you think there's one person singing, and it's them damn twins singing together. It's a love thing, and the beat goes on. Them two brothers was singing, you wouldn't know no different. You think it was just one motherfucker singing.
Yeah, I ain't know that either.
There it is. Wow, damn. You got more knowledge today. You smarter than you ever was. That's the shit.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Them the barge niggas is no joke. Word. All them niggas be singing.
All of them do, yes, sir. And to think that they had what? El DeBarge? DeBarge came out with a group. They had the other brother, the earlier DeBarge, just singing on Switch. They'll never be. That's
L is
bad
the
people.
L got me listening to them, and then without me even knowing, it be all them niggas on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with L DeBarge. That nigga is.
The sister too, yeah. She sang a dream, which was the Tupac sample for "I Ain't Mad at You."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they sister can sing too.
Yeah, Bunny used to be able to sing real well. Yep.
See, them niggas was the light skinned version of what the Jackson 5 was supposed to be.
Yo.
So you stupid, Leo.
But he not wrong. I mean, honestly, it's really all it was. All them falsettos up in there. They were just going to sing a octave higher and all the Jacksons and win all the prizes. That's what
Come
they
on,
did.
son. You know the Jackson did number. You know Rebe did her famous song "Centipede," Joe.
From the Jackson 5?
Yeah, Rebe Jackson, "Centipede." The worst, one of the worst songs ever ever made.
Centipede.
Look, am I lying?
I don't know if I heard it. I'm about to go listen to
You
it.
don't want to hear it.
You might have saw it one time when they had Spooky TV on at 12:30 at night on Channel 9. They might have slid it in there.
Centipede.
You might have got it in. They might have popped it right up in there. Say it again, Jay. Centipede.
That's how whack that song is. I put in Centipede, should say Yin Yang Twins.
Wow. Go look up Rebe Jackson, yo. But you said before we get up out of here, though, you said you had a rant that you wanted to get off about the 4th of July.
Oh yeah, man. Okay. We must be close to the end of the show, right? This is it. We get ready to go.
Centipede.
Should sound like a Nintendo song.
It could have been.
That's why I didn't even know she existed. I didn't even know there was a girl besides Janet Jackson.
Oh my God.
She's the oldest Jackson.
Yeah. So you want me to get to this now? Let me get quick. Hey, all right. So I'm about to end the show with this, y'all. that was fucking me up too. Yo, man, I don't know how people were out. You know, they called it 4th of July. They were celebrating Independence Day, and like I said before, after doing 25 years in the Air Force, I don't know how people felt good enough to go out there and celebrate something that now we just seem to be handing over to people. Yo, you can't fuck around with democracy and the way things are going, but yet you want to go out here and celebrate the exact reason these things are happening to you. I just find it a little wild that motherfuckers can find a way to go and celebrate something that they're about to lose because they're being stupid. So that's my rant.
That's how I feel about y'all niggas that celebrate Thanksgiving. Holiday hell day.
Oh, it ain't no holiday. They say that. No, it's a day off, nigga. Like you said, it's a day off.
Man, y'all
It's a
niggas be
legit
feasting.
day off.
Y'all
It's
niggas
a
be
legit
feasting with
day
y'all
off.
families, giving thanks on that day.
I'm out there making ribs, nigga. I ain't cooking no damn turkey. It's a day off. It's a day off. It's a day off.
Gentrification, colonization.
So you don't be eating good that day, Leo? You know,
we haven't for like the past 10 joints, bro. I raised my kids like, nah, nigga, fuck this day. We don't celebrate this shit.
So let me ask you, what's on the menu on Turkey Day for you and your clan?
Nigga, we order out, nigga. Chinese food, fuck around, pizza. Like, yo, we really don't fucking celebrate that day, my nigga.
Nah, because I asked because there's been a few years where I've eaten Chinese food on Thanksgiving and people be looking at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like,
Man, shit,
fam,
food is
I'm like,
food. Yeah,
I
guys,
be
yeah,
chilling.
that's
Like,
it.
I don't really need all of the traditional stuff. Um, I'm not gonna say I'm anti. Well, yeah, I am. I'm anti the holiday and what it stands for, but I'm not anti against eating something good. You know what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
on some real shit, like Unc said, you right, Unc, right? We shit, that's what Juneteenth is for, right? So we supposed to say fuck a 4th of July. Ain't no reason to be celebrating no Juneteenth, right? Ain't no reason to be celebrating no motherfucking Thanksgiving. Ain't no reason to be
No
celebrating no
reason no
motherfucking
more. You don't want
Columbus
to make it
Day.
that don't
None of
know.
that
It's just that
bullshit.
no, ain't got to.
Fuck all that shit.
Yeah, but like I said, and it don't make no sense. Motherfuckers won't walk around talking about they proud of the flag. You motherfuckers are running around doing the most. Real nigga, they talking about building a fucking Auschwitz in the middle of Central Florida with alligators up below the goddamn cages. Come on, bro. It's the most not I call it nonsensical. It's just the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm mad because there's a lot of people who I know that was out there in the war who say everything is gonna be all right. He is doing his job. Man, y'all kiss all aspects of my ass.
Your MAGA friends.
I don't call them MAGA friends.
You gotta keep it a
I
buck,
don't call
Unc.
them MAGA
You
friends.
better
I don't
smack them
call
in the
them
head
MAGA friends.
and smack some sense in the MAGA friends
Yeah,
of
man.
yours.
Yo, bro. I don't know about that. That shit don't seem to, bruh. Bricks. What's next? Well, can you use Leo? Because you need to really. You right. Just thump,
Yep.
thump, thump. And let's say it again. He is a convicted felon. But he is this and he is that. Oh shit. And the story, there's no, it's not much further you can go.
Nigga sick of ice on you when his wife should be scooped up by
Dude,
ice.
that bitch should have been gone a whole long time. Word. She illegal. Say it again, Leah. She illegal as fuck. She illegal.
She
She
the first
illegal
lady
as
illegal to the motherfucker.
fuck.
How the
She
legal
got
bitch fucking heading the ice raids?
the first one they should be look, and they've been coming to the door just getting served. They like, oh, we should have arrested her too. You fucked up. You knew you should have. That's the biggest image. That's the biggest one, yo. I'm wondering who's gonna get the star when they get her ass. Somebody got to get a star. That's crazy. She just.
You think Trump gonna try to save her if ICE take her?
that
I love my baby
ought to be. That
mother.
ought to
I'll
be the
never let her
biggest.
go.
That ought to be the biggest dance ever, right there, boy. The whole. What do I do? What do I do? They got my wife.
He
No,
might fuck
bro.
around, keep it a bugger. If she goes, she goes.
Yeah, that's cold. That's cold.
This is whack,
But
yo.
yo, we've been out here for about an hour and 45 minutes, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We want to thank everybody who tapped in, tuned in, showed some love
Very
and
much,
support.
very much.
Don't forget, this Thursday we got MLB. You know, the Virtual Man Cave presents MLB with Nate the Great. We gonna keep you up to date on everything that's going on in the baseball world. My bro is very knowledgeable about that sport, yo. This is why we call him Nate the Great. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not a gimmick. Don't forget, we also have our show on Saturday, the Virtual Man Cave podcast with the whole crew. Model Citizen J, the good brother Leo right there, aka Batman, D Rigger, aka Unc, the Panamanian professor, Arthur, you know, MLB with Nate the Great. Then we got Troy, you know what I'm saying, the chef, aka the coach. Last but not least, you know, we got the mayor, you know what I'm saying. So make sure you tap in and tune into that episode, to that podcast show, you know what I'm saying. If you're watching this on the YouTube right now, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? Get at us, yo. Fella, before we get up out of here, anything y'all guys want to say? Let the people know.
Fuck Columbus Day. Fuck your Thanksgiving. And fuck your 4th of July, nigga.
Ditto.
Yo, we appreciate y'all once again, man. Listen, the views, comments, and words expressed on this platform are those of the person and the person only, individuals. And in other words, we only speak for ourselves. We see y'all next week, yo. We out of here, yo. Peace.
ICE is coming. Lock your door.